I'm Ross Trachtenberg here with Figured Out Baseball, and I'm the head coach here at Rosemont College outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I want to talk to you a little bit about how coaches can communicate with their teams during games. So this is a segment of coaching our coaches, and again, the key is knowing yourself, what's your temperament, and also knowing your team. My general advice during conversations with the team is keep it brief and keep it very direct. If you're bringing your full team together, recognize that the level of tension is going to be very short. So you might want to get your message across in, say, 15 to 20 seconds at most, so that you can allow your players to take in that one cue and move on and get into the ready positions for the next situation. When we talk to individual players, again, it's important to understand who your players are. How do they respond on a regular basis? If they respond well to a loud voice, being very direct and stern with them, that might be appropriate, where the next player might really respond to you sitting down next to them and having a quick, quiet conversation. Regardless of the temperament, my suggestion is really trying to stick with external cues for your players, whether this is a group or an individual. So as a pitcher, you might tell that pitcher who's leaving a breaking ball up, rather than talking to them about the mechanics of their throw, where it's really difficult to make changes during a game to mechanics, we might give them the cue of trying to bounce their curveball on the plate. Again, that external cue of what they're trying to accomplish. For that batter that's having trouble with their approach or getting beaten by a certain pitch, you don't have time to go in the cage and fix their mechanics, but we could say, the outside pitch is really getting you, this pitcher's good at that. I want you to go up there with the approach to hit the pitch on the outside part of the plate. Be aggressive on that pitch. Hit that pitch over the second baseman's head if you're a righty. Again, external cues can be really key for us. If it's execution, getting signs even, it can certainly just be every single pitch, check in and give a sign every single pitch. A last suggestion in terms of getting your players engaged and having communication during the game is to have them observe another player in another situation. So having a batter lower in the order, watching a batter that's up and say, watch this hitter's approach. Or having that batter watch the opposing pitcher. Let's track this at bat. How many pitches does this pitcher throw on the outer half? We can have full game charts going as well, or you can give these almost miniature assignments, and you can stand right with that player if you can, again, to watch it together and report back. And again, have that short conversation where that player is really learning something and may be able to make that in-game adjustment that you're looking for. Again, I think it's really key that communication is brief and direct. Whenever you feel like a longer conversation is needed, that's a great time to approach that player and just tell them that now's not the time for a long conversation. Even though it's important, let's do this after the game. Again, use your judgment with those types of things, but I think keeping focused on the game and keeping your conversations short, and that's how your conversations with players individually and as a group can really be most effective. Again, I'm Ross Trachtenberg with Figured Out Baseball here at Rosemont College.